Thank you for coming, and I hope you're enjoying the treats over there because they're delicious. They're homemade recipes. Yeah, very good. It's really exciting to see the beautiful downtown coming to life with this place being occupied again. It's a staple in downtown Bennington. Thank you for bringing it back to life. For those that don't know, Patrick and Doug made the big move from the West Coast to our charming nook in Bennington, Vermont. And I know that you fell in love with the place after looking at a lot of areas, right? Yes. So make sure they feel really welcomed. They will stock high-end fibers, yarn, and accessories, as you can tell, and they're all so soft. Makes me want to learn how to knit. So knitting enthusiasts are really going to have a great time here. There are going to be classes and knitting nooks, is that what you're calling it over there? And more, sweets, as you can tell. If two people have the energy, motivation, and fun personalities to make things happen, it's these two. If you haven't talked to them, make sure you do. Their passion will bring new life to our downtown community. Please help the BBC in welcoming the King's Knitwit.
Ready?
One,
look up.
2, 3. Before we start, thank you for cutting the ribbon. On behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, our members, and the business community in Bennington, we just want to award you guys with this plaque just to commemorate today, which says the King's Knitwit Ribbon Cutting Thursday, February 6th. Bennington, Vermont, presented to the Chamber by the Chamber of Commerce. So you can hang that in perpetuity forever. That says you can never leave.
Ours, which is not as nice as that. But, ours is a little.
Look at you're already getting awards.
So there you go.
Thanks everybody for coming out today. We really appreciate the outpouring of from the community, and special thanks to the flower shops here in town. The flowers are just absolutely gorgeous, so thank you from the bottom of our heart. And actually, we wanted to say, they're not here, but we wanted to say thank you to Ahmed and the Banner. They have been so amazing. They did our website, they got us out there, and then actually we became like superstars like overnight. People were stopping us on the street actually and saying, "I know you." I'm like, "Okay, what's your name?"
Welcome new customers.
But actually, they kind of knew us by name, and they're like, "Oh, you're the one starting the new knit shop." And I'm like, "Yeah, yes, we are." But yeah, we became instant celebrities, which is amazing. And so we wanted to say thank you to everyone. And yes, we will be having classes. I have plans to expand and get more spinning wheels in here. So if you want to learn how to spin, I've got plenty of fiber, local fiber actually, from people here in Vermont, farms from here in Vermont. And so I'm going to get more spinning wheels and expand. We got plans to expand. So anyway, I'll let him talk about the bar.
First of all, he's way too humble to admit it, but he's an award-winning spinner and knitter. He came in 7th in the world in the Sock Madness contest. And if he can teach me to knit, he can teach anybody to knit. We were in China for 2 years, and in Beijing, the smog level got so bad some days it was illegal to leave your apartment. I speak no Chinese, so I couldn't watch TV. So he taught me how to knit. So amazing.
Yeah. In all of Beijing, one of the biggest cities in the entire world. Oh, hey, welcome. There was one little tiny knit shop, and it was about as big as this desk in all of Beijing. And they had like boxes just stacked floor to ceiling. And they had this wonderful yarn that was from Australia with koala fur in it. And which we're trying to get, but it might be a fad that's kind of gone. We have some boxes still in storage. We'll bring them out and let you feel it. It's just amazing. But yeah, the shop owner would love to see us coming because we were like, we didn't know what else to do. So we would buy boxes like this, take them home, and there was like about five skeins in a box. And so yeah, then we kind of used them. We used them all. So
anyway, he can teach you if you want to learn any of that. It's amazing. As for what's behind you, what we're hoping for, I have applied for my food license. That's one of the things we didn't know coming from California, very different, that coffee is a food. And so before I can serve it, I now need to get a food license. So I've applied, and we're hopefully going to be getting someone coming by and checking it out, and we'll pass, and I'll be serving coffee and tea. And then I'm also applying for my liquor license because I want to be a beverage boutique. And so I'm going to be selling adult coffees. Again, my own recipes, along with hot chocolate. If you haven't tried the hot chocolate, especially the kids, try
It's
it.
amazing.
The coffee and the hot chocolate is from California, Mariposa. It's a small family-owned company. They roasted their own beans and everything. They're amazing people.
And they put their own flavors when they roast the beans. So I think we have a wide variety of their flavors over there.
And I was an English teacher, so you'll notice that we have the novelties back there, which I absolutely could not resist. The Wizard of 2 Ounce, Pico Pan, and
Pippi Oolong Stocking.
those. So, and all the cookies are my own recipe. I grew up, as I was telling some people, my grandmother basically had to take care of me because my mother was working 2 jobs. I grew up the number 7 of 9 children, 6 sisters, 1 bathroom. And my grandmother taught me how to cook. And the way she taught me was create your own recipes. Because she had a farm in the Depression. And so it was make what you can with what you have. So those cookies are my own. So when you come over and you want a cup of coffee and a cookie, you won't get them anywhere else. And we do encourage people on Wednesdays is 2 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock is our knit and crochet nights. And that's what the knit room in there is for. Basically, we want to do it 2 because some people don't like to be out at night like him. And some people
I
work
like
until
that.
5 or 6, so we're going to stay open late on Wednesdays for the knit nights.
I don't know. I think I might kick people out at 9 o'clock.
But once a month, we want to have a knitted movie night, which is what that big screen TV there is for. So all our chairs roll out here, they're on wheels, watch a movie, and do some knitting. So
Or, and it's not just knitting. It's knitting, crocheting,
spinning.
or if you don't do any of those and you embroider, we've been got messages on Facebook. It's like, what if you don't do any of that, but I do this? If it's handheld, sure, bring it to any of the knit nights and just sit and chat with us.
And actually, one of the things we really are trying to stress is that room is open while we're open.
Yeah.
For anybody just to drop in, just to escape from the madness of family, work, whatever,
So
and sit down quietly and just knit,
if you
crochet, or
work
whatever.
if you work at the bank or whatever, or
Yeah,
the
lunch
computer
break.
shop across the street, and want to just I need to get away on my lunch break, just come in and just.
That's it.
Or if you just want to come sit there and just enjoy the painting in there and just sit and stare at the wall for an hour, that's okay too.
But thank you for coming.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.